Here I am. It's the middle of July, the day of destiny. We are going to pick the Fathertime bourbon. Now, again, I had nothing to do with the creation of this bourbon. The only thing I'm adding is my perfect palate. That's what I'm adding. And out of reverence for the genius of the creation of bourbon, we're going to go into this rick house. We're going to pick a damn bourbon. Come with me.
Here we are.
I got a good feeling. I think Fathertime bourbon is in this room. All we got to do is try every one of these barrels. Let's get to work.
Every single one?
Yeah, we got some time. I've selected some of the brightest minds that are walking the earth today. By the way, all our tasters are fathers. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna bunghole a barrel.
Excuse me?
You know, growing up, think about how many times we bungholed.
Oh.
You know, I mean, not with each other,
Mike
but
was a bunghole in high school.
right, he was a bunghole.
Is that a problem?
What we're gonna do is, this is called something, and this is called a hammer, I believe, or a mallet. I don't even know. I'm not a man. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this cork out. Is it a cork?
It's a bung.
It's a bung.
Bung.
We're gonna take
It goes in a hole.
Yeah, we're gonna take the bung hole out. Wouldn't it be great if I broke my hand? All right, now what we do is we go like this, right?
Yep.
How many times I've done this? You know what I mean? I mean, growing up on a bourbon farm,
Right.
we did.
Right, 50+%
We had a
more.
dog named Bourbon.
Yeah.
Here, you know what? I like
Nicely
to let the
done.
kids.
Nicely done.
See how easy it can be.
See, I loosened it. I loosened it. Yep, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
There's a joke about the light bulb.
I've trained you well.
There you go.
Thank you. I've trained you well. All right, here. So, ready?
Oh,
So, am I doing this?
this is bad. Oh boy. Hurry up!
No damage
By the way,
to the face.
Wow. I would let Mike
Can
do
we
the
call the
next one.
paramedic because I threw up my back?
Yeah.
You want to smell the bug?
So this is
Smell the bug. Smell the bug.
smell the bone.
Now, this is called a thiever,
Whiskey thief.
a whiskey thief, or a thiever.
Right.
Right.
All right, here. So you'll get. Everyone, get your Glencairn.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, the old Glencairn.
This is called. I got my fever. We're not even drunk yet. All right, here we go. All right, who's up first?
Yeah.
We're not a master distiller. What we have is we can kind of identify what is good and what we like, and we have an overconfidence that we can pick one.
And let it sort of sit in your mouth a little bit before you swallow it. So you sort of get mouth feel and then finish.
It's all right.
I think it's very good. I like the start and the finish.
Yeah, I agree.
So I like it. Very good.
I like it. I taste some cinnamon, taste the wood.
There's a warmth, a Jim Gaffigan warmth, if you will.
Yeah.
Spicy, and yeah, nice finish.
It's not too spicy, or am I just cold?
If you want, because everything obviously we're tasting today is barrel strength.
We should add some water.
We can add a little bit of water, and then that should let it, after a minute, let it open up a little bit.
It is better with water.
It's much better with water.
The water adds a little spice even. It brings out that flavor.
This tastes like silver bullets.
Is that a Coors Light
No,
reference?
that's about when I was a little kid. I had silver bullets.
You don't have to finish it, so what you'll do is dump in the bucket.
And the bucket is for the brothers that are no longer with us.
Isn't there like some tradition where somebody will actually drink that?
There are several cultures where you would take the grog bucket
and drink it. What did you call it?
Grog bucket?
Grog.
So it's called a Gronk bucket after Gronk. He did those shoe commercials. He does that Army insurance commercials. So now he's got his own bucket. All right. So who should bunghole the next one?
All right, here we
Don't
go.
hit yourself in the head with the hammer.
Again.
Oh, look at that quality.
Oh wow.
Mike, way to show us up.
I see you know your way around a bung.
We ready?
All right, get ready to break your back.
The key thing here, Mike, is don't hit yourself in the face.
That's
Yeah.
my
With the
big
recoil.
focus.
Yeah.
That was awesome. I sense a slow-mo on that one. Hopefully not
Anybody
the whole
want to
thing.
lick? Anybody want to smell my bung?
We are
now.
7. Notice.
Why did it come like that?
So as the barrels expand and contract with heat and cold,
Yeah.
it'll actually create suction.
wow.
And with that one being sealed so tightly, when he pulled it out, it immediately eliminated the suction that had been created inside the barrel.
I prefer to say it was my superhuman strength.
So many people bet
That
against it.
essentially what happened is Mike, who's never satisfied a woman, satisfied a barrel.
Okay.
I don't know if you're familiar with how a straw works.
That's good. That's good. Whoa.
That's what a grown man would do. I like it. There's a smoothness, right? Yeah.
This is sweeter than the
It's
first one.
smooth. It's got a little kick at the end of it.
Is
Very
there
good.
cinnamon as well?
Everybody's palate's different, so we all might taste different things.
It's weird because mine's better.
The pretzels will help reset your palate between tastings.
The pretzels are salty in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then
You chew them, yeah, there's a nice,
they stick to your teeth.
the finish, yeah.
Now I want to
start
try
on
it with a dash of water.
Yeah, I think that opens up real nice.
It's a real nice aftertaste. All right, so I think I like this one better than the first one. It's warming you up a little bit, right? At the end, we're just standing in shorts. All right, so Mitch,
Okay.
No pressure.
I'm gonna take
do we
this
do
off.
anything? Oh, take it off the
That's on
There
it,
we
huh?
go. Take it off the kettle. Anything you want to say before you do this?
The insurance is up to date. So are you better off doing it a little bit off center or
Yeah.
directly on center?
Off center.
Ready?
All right, there we go.
What a
There you
show.
go.
Wow.
That's like, that's a good one.
Oh, he does
No,
one hand.
turn it like,
Yeah, one hand.
they have.
What? Wow.
What?
Oh, wait a minute. This one's empty. No.
Okay, this one's not as sweet as the first one. Oh, that's very nice.
Smooth
That's my
finish.
favorite.
I like the rye.
No kick.
I like this one a lot.
Me too. Yeah. And
I
this,
mean,
it's got a very
That's
nice.
really good. I want to put a little water and taste it with
Yeah.
water. Mitch's might win. Stu, how much of it is we've had a couple bourbons and
Well, your palate's absolutely warmed up at this point.
Yeah.
So, but I do think this is the highest rye content mash bill. we've
and I've
tried.
always liked a high rye.
How do you rank them so far?
I think Mitch's
Yeah, that's
is
good.
my
'Cause we do a
favorite,
fake fill out
then
of
Mike's,
it.
then mine.
Yeah, I would agree.
I mean, we only have like 800 more barrels to go.
Remember in Barrington in the backyard when we would do this?
Yep. Oh yeah, growing up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at that! Oh, my God!
I mean, I loved what Kevin said about it doesn't have to be about age. It has to be about what's good. Like a 20-year-old bourbon might not be better than an 8-year-old bourbon.
I smell cinnamon, but even more so cinnamon roll.
I detect a distinct smell of lawn clippings.
Wait a minute, that's just my fingers.
So this is the highest rye content one we'll taste today.
And that was smooth
kinda
beginning to end
caramely
too.
almost.
I thought.
Yeah, super sweet. I think the aftertaste is not as good as, what's your name again, Mitch?
I think this was my second favorite behind Mitch.
Fine, Mitch's.
Yeah.
All right, here, I'm gonna try with the water, because the water,
You're like
I feel
Jennifer
like
Lawrence.
It does make a
rye
difference.
has
I
a
agree.
different reaction. Is that my imagination?
It's whatever you're experiencing.
It is better with water.
It is, right?
I can't remember how much do we win if we pick ours again.
You win nothing.
I've got a good feeling about this barrel.
Wow.
It's got a kind of earthier smell.
I just like it already.
That's interesting. What is that?
It's different than the others. I can't pinpoint what I'm tasting,
Yeah.
but I do like it.
I'm smelling more corn. To me, it's strong throughout.
I like it. I like the finish.
There's a little
Really?
green bean to it or something
Green
like
bean
that.
casserole or just green
No,
bean?
just green bean.
It was at that point we knew Mitch was too drunk to evaluate any of the other things he said. But it's got some fire at the end, right? Or did I just burp or something?
Out of all the ones we've tried, this is the only wheated bourbon. So they've taken out the rye component and substituted wheat.
Wow.
So tends to make it a more mellow, easier drinker than the rye, less spice.
So of all the bourbon that's out there, what percentage is rye and what percentage is wheat?
The most traditional makeup is always going to be corn, rye, and barley.
Okay.
So subbing out the wheat, you get into a smaller segment.
You know, the thing is like I like the rye, but I also I love smooth. How many of these barrels contain bodies decomposing in that special chemical
Right.
that Dexter would
Right.
use? We've reached the moment of truth. We are going to choose the bourbon that will be the initial release of Fathertime bourbon. And the sad thing is, whoever we don't choose will be voted off the island. All right, so everyone's favorite as of now.
In my opinion, it's not colored by any brotherly biases.
Yeah.
Pretty authentic.
Unequivocally, I'm a Mitch guy.
Right now, toss up between Mitch and Joe for me.
I would humbly say my best bunging effort and thieving is the right thing to do.
I concur.
Reluctantly, I would go Mitch's.
I still vote for Mitch as least attractive brother. No, I still think Mitch is.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm probably going to take off since I didn't. But really, nice meeting you guys.
With Fathertime, I feel like it just comes down to quality and taste. And if you're a father and you're going to give yourself a bourbon, is that good? And that's where I care. Now, the most important judge of all, Jeannie. What will she choose?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Oh, that's good. This one has a nice smell.
How's
I'm
it smell?
getting goldfish.
I am picking